back, Robin Henkel.
Oh, there we are. Thank you, Juana. That was fun. I didn't know you were right in front of me.
How did you not know that, Robin?
Well, I guess I
Jeez.
wrote down what time I was going to play, and I didn't look at the rest of the schedule. That's why.
I'm just messing.
Oh,
It's
you're
all good.
messing
I'm
with
glad
me,
you could play
messing with
along.
me
That was awesome.
again.
And I did that Paperboy song just for you.
Well, thank you very
Are
much.
you a retired Paperboy?
No, I'm actually not a retired
Uh-oh.
boy.
Okay. Well, it's still for you anyways.
I'm a fired paper boy.
You're fired. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good.
That's
That sounds like a story.
a start.
Is this too loud? Is
No, it's good now.
that all right?
Yeah. For your setup.
Paperboy calling extra. Have you heard the news? Shot the brown I love, I got them walking blues, I keep on walking. Just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. You used to be my sweet gal. You soured on me. We won't be together like we used to be. I keep on walking, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. Oh, ba ba ya bo ba ba da dum. Ba da ba 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 da ya da ba da ba. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. I got coffee grinds in my coffee, a boll weevil in my meal, a cactus in my shoe, and it keeps on sticking in my heel. I keep on walking, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. All right, I got a little story for you. I used to play in this place back in the 1990s called the Zanzibar Coffee House, San Diego, California, Pacific Beach. And this song's got this one lyric in it. It says, I got coffee grinds in my coffee and a boll weevil in my meal. And there's this guy that used to sit in the front row. He's an old guy like me, right? He used to sit there. His name was Eric. And he would sit there and he'd smoke his pipe right in the front row and watch us. And that was back when you could smoke a pipe in an establishment. And he used to always, when I get to that, I got a boll weevil in my meal, he'd always go, "What's that?" And he would kind of shout it out kind of loud, like so everybody could hear him. And I didn't know if he was goofing on us or he didn't know what a bow. I think he was just being funny or something. But anyway, we played there every week for about 2 years or more. And it got to be such a predictable cliche that Eric would go, "What's that?" That eventually, like 25 to 30 people in the crowd would all go together, "What's that?" So if you ever were one of my shows and there are a couple of people way back in the cheap seats and they're going, "What's that?" Now you'll know. And that just gave me an idea. Since everybody unmute your microphone for that lyric and everybody go, what's that? Do you think you can handle that?
Yes.
Let's go for it. Coffee grinds in my coffee, a boll weevil in my meal.
What's that?
Tack is in my shoe and it keeps on sticking in my heel. I keep on walking, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. Thank you very much. All right. Well, that's a little blues. It was done by an old bluesman back in the early 1930s, and his name was Blind Boy Fuller. Okay. Tell you what, well, let's switch gears to a little. We call this guitar. I do TikTok shows every day in the 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. And the crowd of people that comes on that has actually turned into a little community. And they all know this guitar as Mr. Orange. I don't know why they call it that, but in case you haven't figured it out yet, I love playing the old blues. Sometimes I'm walking down the road. I get all messed up and I forget where I'm going. This ain't nothing like anything that I'd ever known. When I see her, my trash starts overflowing. Oh, she's slippery, like a watermelon seed. She's son of is slippery. She got everything and everything I need. Agitated with this little miss. That's when my love began to hiss. I don't know her name or who she is. She's got me all messed up. She's got me all messed up. She's got me all messed up. All messed up. Like nobody's beeswax. There was 2 trains rolling. Lord, my mama told my father just before I was born. She said, you got a boy child coming. It's bound to be a son of a gun. Lord, and I wish I was a catfish, swimming in the deep blue sea. I would have all you women just a fishing after me. just a fishing after me. Tell Automatic Slim, tell Razor Toting Jim, Butcher Knife Toting Annie, Fast Talking Fanny. Tonight we gonna kick us up a mess at the Union Hall, I guess. Fish stank fill the air and that juice everywhere. We gonna pitch wang dang doodle all night long. All night long, all night long. We gonna pitch wang dang doodle all night long. Right. Hey, I'm not keeping track of the time. What should I play another one, or you want to keep moving?
Yeah, definitely. Margie is not on till 6:45.
Oh, really? Okay, so I've got like what, a little bit of time left. Okay, good.
Yeah, a little bit of time. I'll go with that. I was like, uh-oh, do I have to do math?
Well, this the guitar I was just playing was made by National in 1937. It's all metal bodied guitar. And this is an all metal guitar also. This is actually the first of the resonator guitars they made. And you can't tell by looking at it very well, but right there, there, and there, underneath this covering, there's about a 4-inch diameter cone, and it resonates and it amplifies itself acoustically. Like this isn't, this guitar doesn't plug into anything. And that's what it sounded like. And this one was, actually, this one was made in 1929, and you can see it's got a big fat neck on it. They call that Hawaiian neck back in those days. And back at that time, they called a regular guitar Spanish neck. Anyway, excuse me. And so I'm going to do a couple of tunes. This is tuned to like an E tuning.
Cheers.
And you can tune these things any way you want to. Here's my steel bar. Here's a song, oops. Here's a song I wrote called Mortero Road. some friends from England came out here a few weeks ago, and they were, really, great musicians, blues musicians. A fella named Vince Lee and Sophie Lord, and they're from Plymouth, the southern western part of England on the bottom coast there. And I figured, they never been in Southern California before, so they probably never seen a desert. And I said, hey, let's go out to the desert one night, because I live in San Diego and it's about 90 minutes east of here. So I took them out to the Anza-Borrego Desert, and it blew their minds. It's kind of cool how English people have some different expressions than we do. Like a lot of times, instead of saying crazy, they'll go, "Wow, that's mental." And so we'd be passing by this like canyon with these badlands, and they go, "Whoa, mental." I thought that was so great. Anyway, that song is called Mortero Road, and that's where we went because we went down Mortero Road, which is a dirt road that goes off for a few miles, and there's an abandoned train station back there called Dos Cabezas. So I guess I'll do one more. Is that good? Are we good, or you give me the
Yeah,
give me the?
oh, maybe two. You could do
Oh,
two.
really? Okay, I'll do them quick then. So I'll go to like I got a clock right here. She'll go to like 6:40, I think. Anyway, this one's called The Buskers Bounce. I was playing in an acoustic folk music band over 10 years ago, and I wanted to get one of my songs in their rotation, and all of my songs were too like meditative and thoughtful and like that. So they wanted one up tempo, so I gave them an up tempo song, and I made this song for that band. It's called The Buskers Bounce. And the key is don't count it off too fast, because if I do, I totally butcher it. So let's see if I can. And that's The Buskers Bounce, friends. Okay, I'll make it a quick one. You good? Okay, yeah, I can fit this in. I didn't put the capo on. Oh, because I was playing with Anna, that's why. I was giving you a little bit of the American guitar history about those national guitars I was playing. And what happened is they were partially and well mostly designed and by a fella, a Slavic American named John Dopiera, and I've been told it's actually pronounced more like Dobritsky. But anyway, he worked at this company called National, and they built these guitars. He got ticked off at one of the corporate officers, so he quit, and he started the company that made this guitar, and this is a Dobro. So when they say Dobro, it's actually a brand name. I don't know if you can see the decal up there, but it's almost worn out because this guitar is from the early 30s. It goes Dobro, and this is so Dobro is a brand name, but it became so popular, so much associated with resonator guitars that they call any resonator guitar a Dobro, even if it wasn't made by Dobro. So this is a 2-minute version of a song I wrote. My ex-girlfriend, Rita Bobita, who's still kind of like a best friend, had a 66 Mustang. We used to cruise El Cajon Boulevard in it, and here's a song I wrote in that, the feeling of it, how cool all of that was. Take me for a drive in your Mustang, Rita. Take me for a ride so I can get satisfied chilling with my favorite little villain. Take me for a drive in your punky blue jet. Take me for a drive in your Mustang, Rita. We can watch lights flicker as we ride along right. Bump and glide down El Cajon Boulevard, Bobita. Slide me down the alleyway in the sweetness of this night. They put the booger in my wooga, the boo-boo in my luga. We're gonna glide as we stride on a ride that's true. Not cruising for no bruising, we just like to keep on moving. Down the road, the freeway, and avenue. Take me for a drive in your Mustang, Rita. Take me for a ride so I can get satisfied chilling with my favorite little villain. Take me for a drive in your punky blue jet. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Take me for a ride. Hey, John, thank you and all the rest of you, thank you very much for making this happen.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure to come on and play. All right.
Yeah, good set. That was fun.
Okay, hey, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yep.